Shut the fuck up!
Hey, how's that? How's that? I was sitting here saying that my mic probably sounds crazy, but apparently you couldn't hear anything because it was muted. So we'll have to fix that one. Oh, it's because I'll have to fix the automation. Let me know how this sounds. I was kind of tweaking the mic settings. Hopefully I didn't completely destroy it. Let me go take a listen real quick. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds good. Ah! Stop! Hey, there we go. Cool. Alright. We're back at it. Hopefully you guys can hear the music and everything. Let me know if it sounds too soft or too loud. Kind of tweaking some levels, trying some different things. Hopefully everything sounds good. Found some different VST plugins for my mic. Really wasn't liking how the microphone was sounding. Hopefully it sounds better. I also kind of changed how I'm routing the music, so let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet or if it sounds weird or anything. Just trying to do some quality of life. I noticed my chat box is not working, so that's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at that first. Where are you, chat box? Always show messages? Let's see here. Show platform icons. I was dancing to the waiting room music. Hell yeah. Why isn't the chat box working? Maybe it's behind something. Let me see. Do I need to move it here? Or maybe up here? No? Why don't I have a chat box? I'm so confused. Where, oh where? It says it's there. Let me try a different theme maybe. What's up, Shaka? Welcome, welcome. Just kind of tweaking the theme and everything, and looks like I broke a bunch of stuff. So I gotta get this situated real quick. Is this set to use like the Twitch chat maybe? Let me try to re-add it. Make sure we got the YouTube one selected. So that's chat highlight, chat box. Supports YouTube chat. Add a new source. We'll call it YouTube chat. Sorry about this, just getting all situated. Just kind of switching things up. And let's see, so we want the box theme, always show messages, show platform icons. And it should be in front of everything. Let's see here. Well, what the hell? Let me get some chats in the chat. Shout out to the 8 watchers. Maybe I just don't have any chats and that's why it's not filling up. What's up, Penny? Welcome. Hey, there's a little one. I can't fucking read it though. What the hell? It's all tiny. So let's do this. We'll pull this over here. Why is that so little? That's funny. How do we make this bigger? So if I move that, what the fuck? Okay. So the chat box we added is working. It's way too fucking wide. We'll stick with that for now. Cool. Alright, sorry about that. Hopefully we don't have any other technical difficulties. If you guys notice anything, if you notice any quality issues, definitely let me know. Trying out this new theme here in Streamlabs. I also kind of updated some of the...
That's for the DGNs and OGs.
Tried to make the sound bites.
Alright, let's fucking hash.
Shut the fuck up!
Feels like we're in a Twitter space. But all right, how's the markets doing? Let's get into it. So crypto bubbles. And yeah, things are just kind of, some things are, it's all over the place today. We got some big movers. We got Pulse Chain up 20%. What is TIA? I've never heard of. Oh, Celestia. I did hear. I have heard of Celestia. I guess it's a new layer 1. Up 61% in the week. That's interesting. Maybe we should take a look at that. Actually, yeah, I'll add that to my notes. Look into the Celestia blockchain. Now's the time to like look out for these new projects and things. I'll have to figure out what kind of bear market bottom pickups. Now that the market's starting to turn around, I kind of want to start getting into altcoins again. So you got Rune up 20%, Pancake Swap up 15%. But then we have a couple down coins. Polygon's down 50%, FXS for X shares down 4%, Neo's down 10%. Things are just kind of all over the place today. Over the last hour, got a couple big altcoins. FTT, the FTX token's been pumping for some reason. Got as high as $3.59 on the week. Went from $1.12 to $4.83. That is insane. 166% on the week, 200% on the month, all because of Gary Gensler. He said that FTX could come back. What's up? What's up, sir? What's up, Penny? Sold all my Zen for FTT? Oh no. Hey, shout out to BitBoy for FTT. BitBoy saved me. He went on that rant. That was fucking hilarious. It's a meme in crypto history. And I actually listened to him, and I went and got my money out of FTT. That shit's so hilarious. We won't even go watch it. But let's go take a look at the Bitcoin chart. See what's popping off over on TradingView. And yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's still just moving. It's crazy. Currently sitting at 37,100. Broke out of our rising wedge. This is on the 4-hour chart. Breakout was yesterday. We talked about it on the show. And yeah, it came down, retested the pattern perfectly, and boom, bounced off of it. So looks like we're starting to make another little flag here. Another little sideways channel. Hopefully this is another bull flag. See another nice move to the upside, and maybe this will be the one that puts us over 40K. That's crazy, man. Who thought we'd be talking about 40K and like have it be like an actual possibility? Like this is another move that could happen, just like this move, just like this move, just like this move. We're just stair-stepping up. Every day we're getting closer to a Bitcoin ETF, and once that money comes into the ETF, we're starting to see it priced in right now. And there's always a chance that when the news hits, there will be a huge dump, and that may be the time to accumulate, but it's not looking like it right now. And then Ethereum as well. So I believe it was BlackRock filed for an Ethereum ETF. And on that news, we had some huge green candles coming out of Ethereum. You can see we were kind of stuck in this sideways channel. We flipped the resistance into support. And then we exploded out of that channel, and now we're starting to make it kind of a... It's retracing off the pump. And what we can do is use the Fibonacci to see the retracement. So it could come back down to 2000. That'd be a good level to kind of monitor, but it looks like it's catching some support right here. How's that looking? So what do you guys think? Is this view good where it's kind of all separated? I also have this small cam. So like now you can see more of the screen and I'm much smaller. So let me know what you think about that. Do you like the small cam better? I'll leave it on this for a little bit. Hey, I'm digging the Matrix background trip. Thank you, sir. Yeah, trying to spend some time working on making some changes, move some stuff around in the studio, kind of adjusting my green screen, made a new stream layout. Not sure I like it yet, but yeah, I kind of like this one better, even though I look fucking huge. Let me adjust my camera here. Why do I look so big? Sorry, I'm tweaking stuff over here, tweaking stuff in the stream, trying to make sure everything's right. Small cam's the one. All right, cool. All right, so let's get back in the charts here. Yeah, you can see things after the big pump on Friday. Things are coming back to reality. This just reset 20 minutes ago, but you do see some things are moving to the downside. You can see Zen's kind of pulling back 13%. Kronos, man, how about Crow? Crypto exchange coin. This thing's absolutely exploding. If we zoom out on the day, I was kind of drawing this big wedge, and look at that. I mean, it flipped, man. The market sentiment has really turned around. I mean, it's evident. Like, look at this. It went from 4 cents to 10 cents in like a day. I haven't seen charts like this since like 2021, you know, when the bull market went crazy. What's the latest with the Zen ecosystem? Yeah, let's go take a look. So we'll start with some charts. I like to kind of see where we're at. We'll check out the watch list here. Switch over to the main watch list, and Zen is pulling back a little bit. It did have the nice pump over the last few days, and it's still way up from where it was, but you can see we did kind of have it in this rising wedge pattern, and that's exactly what played out. Last night we said, hey, maybe it'll catch on the golden pocket here, and it did for a second, but it fell right through that. But interestingly, it came back to the bigger golden pocket here. And now we're just kind of ranging sideways again. Might be time to redraw this pattern. There's a lot going on here. Kind of want to get rid of this fib. Actually, it is playing off that though. Sitting here on the 1 minute, let's zoom in a little bit, or zoom out. So hopefully, it still kind of has this upward trend. You know, maybe we'll continue to make higher lows, but every stream I say the same thing. It's tough to chart Zen. It's all over the place. You know, it's the supply is very dynamic. It'll grow and shrink very fast. Yeah, I love the small cam. What's the latest with the Zen ecosystem? Yeah, we're getting there. I like it. All right, so we'll stick with the small cam. So OP Zen down 10%. And yeah, it's kind of still making this rounded bottom. Hopefully this becomes a bottom for the altcoin market. I like to look at the total 2 and the total 3, which are the total market caps for the entire crypto market. So total is all of Bitcoin, is all of crypto, including Bitcoin, including Ethereum, including all the altcoins. That's sitting at 1.4 trillion right now. Total 2 is the crypto market cap without Bitcoin. So this is all the altcoins, including Ethereum. That's at 655 billion, and total 3 are all the altcoins minus Ethereum and Bitcoin. So these are all of your smaller alts, and that's only a $400 billion market right now. And you can see it's moving up. So down here might have been the time. You know, it kind of found a bottom here around 300 billion, and it's slowly creeping back up, and that's exciting to see. Optimism Zen kind of has that same look where they're getting this rounded bottom and they're starting to move to the upside. Zen over on Pulse Chain currently down 9%, but that's still sticking to our upward trend. It is making the slight retracement, but coming back quite a bit. But it's still hanging out at 804. I mean, that's solid. It's still up. It hasn't come back down. It's still in the uptrend, which is good to see. DBZen's pumping. I guess there's a lot of rumors swirling around Twitter. What's going to happen with DBZen? A lot of people are getting excited for DBZen game, and there's all these rumors of the Roz working on a DBZen game that's different than the Zen.game DBZen collaboration. So that should be pretty exciting. But yeah, you can see it got as low. We had some wicks down to 66 cents, and we're up 100% from there, sitting at $1.22. So that's really exciting to see. We'll go check out DBZen, check out their Twitter, see if they have any news. I'll be honest, I've been working on stuff all day. I haven't had my head in crypto at all. So we'll have to get the latest. DBZen on AVAX, still just chilling sideways in our channel. Not really doing much. Sitting at 5 cents. On Binance, I can't believe how low it is still. This is wild to me. Currently sitting at 2 cents. It wasn't that long ago. This was all the way up near 15 cents. And it just continues to come down. Just people are just sucking the liquidity out. There's only $280 of liquidity left. So I'm kind of trapped over here, unfortunately. But I'm earning my divs, you know, earning a little bit of BNB every day. Can use that to claim my Zen NFTs. That was kind of the goal. DBZen over on Polygon, getting a nice little pump, sitting at 5 cents. But that's another one too. I mean, that was way up there. If we zoom out to the 4 hour, you can see it was chilling between like 7 and 8 cents for a while. It got as high as 25 cents on these huge wicks, but 15 cents is a strong high for a Polygon DXM. At least since, over the summer. Phantom DBZen falling under a penny. Surprisingly, there's more liquidity over on Phantom than there is on Binance. Got about $350 of liquidity, but this is so low. I mean, this is the bottom. It was getting all the way up to, what was this wick? 4 cents? Currently sitting at less than a penny. 204. It's wild. Pulse chain just slowly creeping up. It's exciting to see. I'm glad that this hasn't, it looks like this found a bottom as well, and it's kind of shifting with the market, and that's healthy to see. Got DBZen over on Pulse Chain sitting at 91 cents. I was hoping this would get back above $1, but it's still kind of in this wedge, so that's interesting. Might make a big move. Either way, these typically move 50-50. So we might see it move to the upside or the downside. Titan X just kind of crawling sideways, up 2.5%. Still in our green box here, so not much to talk about there. GDZen, less than $100 of liquidity. Kind of trash. Garbage dump. Anything moving on the Pulse chain list? Not really, just a lot of red. On the Zen, any big movers? Polygon Zen down 15%. It's kind of shifting sideways. Not really too many big movers. CO Zen up 13%. XEN over on XenBlocks. Avalanche Zen up 11%. That's good to see. They're going in burning PZen for PDXN. Yeah, for sure. I've been watching over on Zen.pub. Trying to find the good days. Usually Saturday and Sunday are great days to burn for DBZen. Let's go see if anybody's burning. I've been hearing in the spaces that a lot of people are slowing down on their burning, and you can see that in the charts here. Like, oh man, that's a big decline in burning. Yesterday, only 10 billion PZen burnt. But there's still quite a few participants. You know, there's probably 60 participants every day. That's good to see. People are burning. Yeah, see, this is too much for me. If I'm probably gonna burn like 1 or 2 billion. People come in here burning 66 billion, $300 worth of PZen. They're gonna take most of the pool, which is good. I mean, if you're looking to accumulate PDXN, this is a great way to do it. Basically paying $300 for 4,000 PDXN. That's awesome. Got any TGC? I do. So I ended up with about 100 million of it. Let's go check it out. What was it? The Grays. So I kind of botched my strategy. I was kind of happy with it. Actually, let's go look at the chart first. I'm kind of curious. So PGTC, it's so hard to say. PTGC down 11% on the day, but it's still just kind of bouncing off our golden pocket that we drew last night. Looks like a strong pattern here. So we'll see what happens. But I ended up with 100 million. I immediately sold half of it, you know, to get my initial back from burning the TGZen. So I was all good there. Then it went completely apeshit, and I'd sold quite a bit down here. Felt like I sold the top. I was pretty happy. And then I sold some more up here, and then it kept going. At this point, I only had 10 million left of my 100 million, so I just staked it. So I just locked it up, and it's locked up. I'm curious if I'm getting any rewards. What's 10 million now? Isn't that like $100? Yeah, it's like 115 bucks. I got it locked until my birthday. Just getting some rewards here. Let's go and sign into MetaMask here. But yeah, shout out to these guys. I like how they're doing it. You know, they're definitely being vocal in the Twitter Spaces. Seems to be positive. They're having some fun. You know, it was funny when they were doing the voices and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Claimable TGC earned from locking. Upon claiming your TGC, a portion may be sent to a debt address depending on your locking tier. Claimable TGC earned from staking. So are these two different amounts that I can claim? I can claim 100. So what is 111,000 right now? Is that like 10 bucks? Or it's $1. So we'll let that cook. That's cool though. I mean, I like staking. I like earning stuff. Kind of participating in the DeFi. I didn't want to sell completely out. You can also do an emergency on stake. I think you lose 30%. Yeah, early unlock will result in 30% fee. So if it does go completely crazy, I could always do that and, you know, take profit that way. But my plan was just to hold it until my birthday. So we're staked until 5/18/2024. We'll let this cook. Love PTGC. Same here. I just realized I never put any money into my Vast miner. Maybe we should go shopping. Are all my credits gone? $1. Whew. I'm about to go buy some more real quick. Should we get something ridiculous? All right, let me buy. I'll just throw $50 in here real quick. It's silly. I have to do it on my phone because they think I'm from Canada. Like I live in Ohio. For some reason, it like geolocates to Canada, and they're like, you cannot buy this here. But if I switch my cell phone over to the cell service, it works fine. A5000s have gone up 10 cents an hour in the past few days. I believe it. Is that what your preferred is? I have the 24070s for 17 cents an hour, and these things have been absolute beasts for me. Let's see how this works now. Oh, this looks so weird. Probably looks normal for you guys, but it looks a little different. I wanted to make the resolution better, so I'm not doing the full. Anyways, just looks weird to me. All right, let's go ahead and get logged in. Lately, I've been using the proxy connect. It doesn't seem to want to connect by IP address, which I kind of like using the proxy anyway. It's probably more secure. Connecting to these random IP addresses. All right, so this is what we got here. So I've been running this. These are the 24070s. I've been running them for about 33 hours. We got 41 normal blocks, 63 Zunis. I've actually been running this for like a week straight, and it's been solid. But I had to reboot it yesterday. But it's getting me about 4,000 hashes a second for 17 cents an hour. Yeah, it is a steal. I got real lucky with that one. I'll show you how I found it. But first I have to load up these funds. So give me 1 second here. Oh, motherfucker. I really need to get off LastPass. That's a fucking... Alright. Sorry, just getting all logged into Vast. I gotta throw some more, some funds on the account. Motherfucker. Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, a little jealous. Man, it's all about the unverified machines. So when you're searching, you have to be careful. Make sure you have some time, because sometimes these unverified machines are trash and they do not work at all. But if you come down here and you check this box for unverified machines, you can get some crazy deals. But a lot of them are broken. A lot of them are shitty. These are the ones that are in people's basements. But sometimes you luck out. Look at a 3060 Ti for 3 cents. That's cheap. So I like to uncheck the unverified machines, and then I do T-flops an hour. And these are kind of like the best deals. So yeah, look at this. 2 3060s for 7 cents an hour. That's cheap. 2 3080 Ti's for 17 cents. I might get that. Let's go ahead and... Gotta make sure my payment goes through first. So yeah, let's try out these 2 3080 Ti's. Hopefully this works. Yeah, we're gonna get... And that's kind of interesting. So it has more T-flops than the 24070s, because it's the 3080 Ti's. It's got 24 gigs of video RAM on a Xeon board, or Xeon processor, that is. PCI 3.0, 16x, 11.5 gigs a second. Upload speed's a little slow, but that's okay. Hopefully it works. Yeah, it's just kind of a chill Saturday night. We'll load up a new miner. Yeah, so our payment just hit. Now we got 51 bucks. Cool. How do you verify if it's trash or not? Through hash rates? If it works, honestly. A lot of times they just don't work. It'll say like CUDA exception. You know, there's some weird driver crash error. Sometimes they don't load. They'll just sit here. You'll get an error like... This one says verifying checksum right now. If it says like error, unable to load like CUDA 12 or whatever, then you know it's not going to work. And it never actually loads. So you notice here, I'm actually running the, or no, I switched because I was having troubles with it. I was using the Smitty's Zen GPU miner. All right, let's see here, getting comfy. So it says status pull complete. And sometimes they just never load. That's when you know it's a piece of shit. Hopefully this loads. I like to use my own guide. It's over on the GitHub. It's the XenBlocks NEM NVIDIA GPU setup. I basically just copy and paste all these commands. So we'll run through that. You can see this guy's running over here. I want to see some super blocks. Yeah. All right. Shout out to the 11 watchers. Glad you guys are here on a Saturday night. Just loading up another miner, doing some miner shopping. Hopefully this loads. It's being a bit slow. It hasn't given us an error message yet though, so that's good. Looks like it's downloading something currently. So while that loads up, we'll go back to the search. So I do like to search by the per hour, money per hour. So like the deep learning performance, that's another performance score. And the higher the deep learning performance, it doesn't really mean anything in terms of mining, but it kind of gives you more reliable machines. Like some of these deep learning performance scores are like single digits, and I try to avoid those. There's something wrong with those machines. But like come down here, select the unverified machines, and then you'll start getting the 2x 3090s for 24 cents or the 2x 3070s for 11 cents. Now these are unverified. See, in the top right it says vast verification status is unverified. So they might not work. They might just get stuck and never load, kind of like this guy's doing right here. See, now we have an error. Docker, invalid host port. See Docker create help. So this one's probably not going to load. It has an error message when it's trying to boot. It's stuck loading. We've been running it for 4 minutes and it hasn't done anything. So what I'm going to do is try the reboot instance. So we'll go ahead and give it a reboot. My girlfriend's doing an overnight, so I get to look at miners and ordinals all night. Hell yeah. Oh, thanks for all you do, Caleb. You do those write-ups on Twitter, right? You're an awesome writer. I'm not sure if you're using, with ChatGPT, but I love that stuff. It's awesome. I just tried one too, got an error response Damon. Yeah, those errors. I mean, that's what you get for trying the unverified. But this one has been solid. This 2x 4070, I haven't had any problems with this, but this one's actually de-verified. So it was verified, then they removed it from the verification. So that was kind of funny. So now notice I tried to reboot this one. It said rebooting, now it says loading. And yeah, just giving that Docker invalid host support. So we're gonna go ahead and trash this one. We'll go back to our search. I kind of wanted to try the, there's like two 3070 Ti's for 11 cents. Actually, I'll try the 3090s. 71 T-flops. It's what I'm paid to do. Hell yeah. So here you see we're paying 17 cents for 58 T-flops. This is 24 cents for 71 T-flops. This one is also unverified, so it may not load. So we'll sit here and watch the logs, see what happens. And I waste a lot of time trying to find a fucking unverified machine, and it is a lot of extra work. The verified ones, if you're looking to save time, definitely get one of those right off the bat. If you're looking for the best deal, the unverified ones, because like look at this, you can get two A4000s for 30 cents. Like that kind of sucks. When you look at the unverified A4000s, you can get two for 19 cents instead of 30 cents. That's crazy. That's such a big difference. But they might not work, so you have to go through 10 of them to find one that works. It definitely takes some extra time and money. But then once you find one like my 2X 4070s here, hold on to them for dear life. So yeah, these 2X 3090s, error from Daemon. Failed to create task for container, failed to create shim task, error response, failed to create task. So this is never going to start. It failed on boot, it failed to start container. So we're going to trash this one. So don't get the 2X 3090. That sucks. More wasted time. And since they're not starting, it's not taking my credits. So my credit's staying the same. It only takes your credit when they actually start the machine. So if the machine never starts, it's just you're just wasting your time, but it's not wasting your money at least. What about VRAM per hour? They got two 3060s for 7 cents. That's pretty solid right there. Let's see if we can find any 4X 3060s for 13 cents. That's like too good to be true. P1 4X P100. That's crazy. $4X A6000s for $1.40. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't charge you because I started with a 5181 and it hasn't changed because it only starts when the instances start. So when this button turns connect, that's when the billing starts. But if it just says starting, you can't really do anything with that, so they don't charge you for it. Let's see here. What about just total flops? So we'll go unverified. We'll set a cost of 25 cents per hour. And we'll sort it by total flops. So here you can get 80 flops for 22 cents. I think these are... Which one did I just try? I think it was this one, the NVMe. So we'll try this other one that has the Celeron. But see, the deep learning performance score is 2.4. Like, there's something wrong there. That should be in, like, double digits. So you have the 4X A2000s for 20 cents. Ugh. These are all trash. Trash machines. So let's see what we can find here. What about just like one really... You get the 3060 for 3 cents an hour. The 3080 for 7 cents an hour. What do we got here? Is this the one we just tried? Let's try it again. 2X 3080s. Remember British Columbia. Hopefully this isn't the same one I just tried. So 2X 4070s are 58 T-flops. 2X 3080s are 58 T-flops. It's kind of interesting. A little cheaper. I'm curious if this does boot up, what the performance will be.
All right, that's fucking hash.
Yeah, and it's just kind of a chill night. We're just hey, look at that. So we're online now. So now I'm getting charged. Now that this button says connect, now I can connect to it. And even if I can't connect to it, even though it says connect, I'm still getting charged. So let's get into this. We're gonna open up our command prompt window. I like to use WSL. So we'll go and zoom in here. Make sure this looks all good. All right. Click my guide to be on one side. There we go. Cool. So first things first, let's connect to the instance. So it recognizes my private key. First thing I like to do is disable the auto tmux, because I like to use tmux. So I turn that off right away. Then it doesn't fuck with my scripts. Get back in here. Perfect. Oh no, you can't see the bottom one. That's funny. Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. Cool. All right. So first things first, we'll come over to the guide on GitHub and we will just copy and paste these steps one by one. So the first one, sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade. This updates the package list and upgrades the installed packages. I also like to run the NVIDIA SMI just to make sure it has my cards listed. So here you can see the two 3080s. They're both on, so that looks good. You can install the git, the cmake, the make, all that fun stuff. Strike two for you? Oh no. Alright, so now we're gonna grab the GitHub. So we're cloning Woody's GPU miner GitHub. We'll open the GitHub folder. We'll install Python 3. And this is moving fast, which is encouraging. Sometimes you get them and it says everything's there, but it's extremely slow, or they have the download speed capped to like 5K a second and you can't download anything. They just want you to use what's there, basically. So now we're going to install the requirements. These are your Argon 2, your requests, your messages, everything listed in that requirements file. We'll install Nano now. Install the NVIDIA CUDA toolkit. And this is usually the biggest one. This one takes the most. So once this one finishes up, we'll update our config file with the wallet. Curious why you don't use the template on Vast. I actually was using it for a bit. I actually switched it because I was having so many trouble with the unverified miners. So I was wondering if it was the template that was causing the issue, and then I just never switched it back. So I do like the template for sure. I never did Joseph's one-click miner or the other ones though. I just kind of like doing it manually. I don't know why. I like to see what happens. It is kind of a waste of time though, you know, when you can get the template with everything pre-configured. I was just being lazy.
He's on fire!
This shit's downloading slow as shit, 11 megs a second. I mean, it's not that slow, but... Do you understand how the ID key is going to work for XenBlocks? Are we going to get a private key for our XenBlocks based on the ETH address? Yeah, I think so. I think it's kind of like the miner ID. Like on Bitcoin, you have a... So the miner ID is represented by a public key of a digital signature scheme. The miner private key is used to sign a miner info document that's included as an op return output transaction in a block. The Coinbase transaction of the same block points to that transaction. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with Bitcoin mining all like that. What I'm going to do is take your question and I'm going to pop it into, but I'm going to add, this could be similar to Bitcoin miner ID. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Doesn't know. Alright, so this is what I was looking for. Bitcoin miner IDs are identifiers for miners, but they don't directly relate to the public-private key cryptography used for Bitcoin wallets. If XenBlocks uses a concept similar to miner IDs, it might be a unique identifier within the system, but not necessarily a direct part of the key generation process for wallet security. Any system that generates private keys based on publicly available information would need to ensure it doesn't compromise security. So I don't really understand it, to be honest, but I believe it's similar to the Interesting. Yeah. We'll have to ask Jack. I'm not sure. That is a great question. I haven't looked into it. I did see that mentioned in the chat and on Twitter. Come on, man. This is taking too long. Normally, this doesn't take this long. It's 48%. And this makes me nervous, so this might be a broken, even though it loaded up, it let us connect, we verified the 2 cards were there. It should not take 20 minutes to install the CUDA toolkit like this. It's less than 50% done. While this is loading, you guys can head over to explorer.hashhead.io and get information about your XenBlocks account. pop your XenBlocks wallet address in here. So here I am, still stuck at 20 super blocks. Haven't really moved. Got 11,332 regular blocks, 5,169 Zunis. What I like to do is come over to MetaMask here and just compare them and make sure they match. And that tells me that my database is correct. So this says I have 11,332 regular blocks. This says I have 113, 320 Xenium. So that's perfect. That is 10x of that. Should be the same. I have 5,169 Zunis. It says I have 0 super blocks, which isn't good. Not sure what's up there. I definitely have 20. But you can see, oops. I've basically been maintaining, doing about 30 regular blocks a day, 50 Zunis a day. So you got your regular blocks in purple, your Zunis in teal here. You can see my counts just slowly creeping up. I haven't had a super block since October 11th, so it's been a month today since we've had our last super block. So that's unfortunate. Now if we come over to network stats, there's been 5.4 million regular blocks, 6.6 million Zunis, and we're coming up on 7,000 total super blocks. Over the last 24 hours, we've had 694 unique accounts mining, which is pretty nice. Basically been bouncing between like 720 and 600 over the last 2 weeks. Got about a 1 second block time, about 1.07 seconds in between all the blocks. See the difficulty is just starting to creep up. It did come down a little bit, got as low as 79,000, currently sitting at 85,400. All right, so our CUDA toolkit finished installing. So let's go back to our NVIDIA guide. And now we have to update our wallet address. So we're gonna run the sudo command nano config.conf, scroll down to the account, go ahead and pop our wallet address in here. Come on, MetaMask. All right, so we'll write that file. I always like to double check, see if it's saved in there. Now we have to run the command to build the build script. Go ahead and build the miner. Alright, so right now it's building our miner. No errors yet, which is a good sign. It's compiling that. It is going a little slow, which is never good to see, but we'll see what happens here. Shout out to the 9 watchers. We're kind of slow tonight, kind of a chill Saturday, just staying in, doing some nerd stuff. So now we're gonna create our tmux script here. I'm gonna grab my tmux file for 2 miners. So I have a couple of them pre-created. I got a single one, a 2x one, a 4x one. Those being the number of GPUs. So let me grab the 2x tmux script. Go ahead and paste that in here. All good there. Now we got to run the command to make that executable. And then we'll let her rip. Let's see what happens here. Motherfucker. So this is what I mean. We just went through all of that. And we're getting a CUDA exception. Forward compatibility was attempted on non-supported hardware. What a fucking bitch. So what does this mean? Let's go ask ChatGPT. Any idea how to fix? Because this is a great deal. I would love to use this miner, but non-supported hardware. Check CUDA compatibility. Ensure that your GPU is CUDA compatible. Not all GPUs support CUDA. So if we come in here, I run the NVIDIA SMI. Now it says it's failing to driver library version mismatch. So we might be able to fix this. So let me paste this one in here. Might just need to update the CUDA driver. So first we'll run the sudo command to purge the driver folder. Goodbye NVIDIA drivers. Then we'll run the command to install the new drivers. I really want this miner to work, and that's why I'm trying to fix it. If this was any other, this is a good price for two 3090 or 3080. Was it 3080s or 3090s? Two 3080s. That's cheap. Oh, I have to replace this one. What if I just leave the version out? So I don't want to spend too much time on this because I am paying for this by the hour. But man, I really want to get this specific because this is a good price point. Man, I'm just losing watchers like crazy here. You guys must be pumped about the XenBlocks stuff. We just went from 20 watchers to 6. It's all right. We're hanging out. We're having fun.
Shut the fuck up!
I can hear him now. All right, so it does look like it's grabbing some NVIDIA drivers here. So hopefully this will save the day. We'll see what happens.
That's for the DGNs and OGs.
So we'll go ahead and let this downloading slowly. Let's go take a look. We got another super miner here. So you can see these guys are doing like 2.4 blocks per minute. This guy's doing 4 blocks per minute. It's a account 007. Got over 5,000, almost 6,000 blocks in the last 24 hours. So they're getting a ton. That's crazy. That's going quick. Love nerding out. Hell yeah. So that's exciting to see. What else we got going on? All right. So that finished. So let's go back here. Or wait, no, I was just gonna run it. That's right. Give me something. Forward compatibility was attempted on non-supported hardware. Core dumped. What a fucking bitch. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. So what's the come on, GPT, save the day. We'll try the reboot. So we'll give the miner a reboot. We'll see what happens here. So we lost our connection. We're back in WSL. What's up, Tech Ken? Welcome. Glad you made it, buddy. We need lo-fi with Jack just talking about XenBlocks over. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, so when's our miner coming back? Still rebooting over here. All right, we're running now, so we should be able to reconnect. And we're in. So CDs and GPU miner. Just try to let her rip right off the bat. Core dumped, unsupported hardware. Motherfucker, I think we got scammed. So this is how you get scammed, because I've been using this miner for 30 minutes now and it's not doing what I needed to do. So I am losing money on this one. This one did start. The other ones didn't start. This one I'm just getting screwed. But let's try this. What does this say? Check your path. I'm on the struggle bus over here. Okay. So that should allow us to run the ls mod command now. Maybe. Great. It's clear that the NVIDIA kernel module are indeed loaded. Reboot your system. Verify your driver version. Reinstall NVIDIA drivers. What happened, GPT? Did you die? It just stopped mid-sentence. What the fuck? Man, nothing's working for me tonight. What the hell? This is getting frustrating. Let's try, come on, GPT, killing me. I think we got a bum miner here. And a bum GPT. And that is a bummer. That is a bummer for sure. Alright, I'm gonna try one more. Let's try to do something crazy. Let's do like 8x. Reset my filters here. So you can get 8x 3070s for 40 cents, right? I'm sure that'll work. Let's try our buddies over in Kazakhstan here. You get 8 3080 Ti's for $1.17. I don't think that's gonna work, but actually no, I want to change the template first. Let's try changing the we'll use the XenGPT miner. Nice search. Which one is oops. Alright, I think it's this one. We'll try it. All right, let's do the 8x 30. All right. Last shot for the evening. If this doesn't work, we're calling it. This one also seems too good to be true. 8x 3080 Ti's for $1.17 out there in Kazakhstan. We'll see. Let's try it. So we'll let that load up for a few minutes. Let's see what else we got here. How about Zen.game, man? They got me last night. The alerts did not wake me up at 3 in the morning, and the game ended. I did receive the alerts, I just completely slept right through them. So shout out to Jimmy MC with the 7.5 ETH pot. Won the pot. That's crazy. I did not burn my keys, so I got completely fucked. Did not expect it to end at 3 in the morning. It is what it is, though. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh no, I think I picked the wrong one. Mirror Learner. Can I change my template or is it too late? I think I got the wrong template. Where can I see the person? I don't want mirror learners, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I want Smitty's though, right? That's the one that I've been using. Or Smits or whatever it's called. There's so many, that's crazy. What's the latest? Okay, let's see. Here we go, there's Smit. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so now we got the right one. Sorry about that. Now, let's go locate the... GPU. See, like this 8x 4090s for $3 an hour. I just don't believe it. X 2080s. That's interesting. All right, let's set a price limit of like $2. I want to find our buddies in Kazakhstan again, now that I have the right template selected. Well, damn, I can't find it. Get 103080s for less than $2 an hour. Ten A4000s for $1.50. Dang, 8 Teslas. Yep. I'm struggling here. I'm not sure. Hey, our buddy in Kazakhstan's back. Let's try this guy. This one sounds too good to be true, but now that we have the right template created, maybe we'll load up here. Yeah, it's just kind of a slow Saturday. Just testing out some miners. What I do need to do, maybe I'll just do that manually. I need to figure out how to run. Let's see if ChatGPT's back. Can you update this to run a total of 8 Xen GPU miners in 2 different TMUX windows? Let's see how this works. Cool. So hopefully this works. I haven't tried the 8 GPUs at once. We'll try it out though. Maybe. We haven't crashed yet. It's pulling the Docker file. That's exciting. And this will just be something I run for a day or two, you know, kind of a Saturday night fun. Instead of going out to the bars, I'm gonna run 8 3080 Ti's. I just noticed gonna have to move the webcam up a little bit. Alright, cool. Pull complete. That's a good sign. Now time for it to reboot and load. Verifying checksum. Will she verify? Let's see a big blue connect button here. That'd be nice. The nice thing about this one, we're using Smith's image, so I shouldn't have to download any of the prerequisites or anything. It should just load right up. As long as it boots. That's always the key. As long as it boots. It also needs to run. I don't see it running minor PY though. Will she load? Verifying checksum still, so it hasn't failed. It's a good sign. Shout out to the 10 watchers. We're just chilling out, doing some XenBlocks miner setup. I'm trying to run this 8x 3080 Ti's for $1.17 an hour, but it's hating on me. Hasn't failed yet. There's no errors. It's still verifying, so that's good. We'll let that cook for a minute. I'm also trying to get ChatGPT to create. So first window is miners 1 through 4. Second window is 5 through 8. doing that, only starting 7 miners? Come on, ChatGPT. All right. How are the markets looking? Things are dipping a little bit. Bitcoin fell slightly under 37, currently sitting at 36,900. Kind of coming down to the bottom of the pattern. You can see it wick down to our support there. I might open up a little long later. We'll see. Renting out of my 8X 3070s and has this working 0 through 7. Is 8. It wasn't 0 through 7 though. It was doing 1 through 3. And then it said, "You're correct. My previous response only included 7 instances." So now we got the Python 3 miner and the first pane of the first window, GPU 0 through 2. So there's 3 there, and 3, 4, 5, 6. That's still... That's 7, right? Am I stupid? Start miner.py in first window, GPUs 0 through 3 in second window, and GPUs 4 through 7 in third window. Zen taking a dive. Man, I wish should we open up a short on MEXC? The degen's been coming out of me. I started doing the leverage trading again. 665. We'll open a little short, why not? Hopefully this one works. How about our miner? Still loading, verifying checksum. Where can I buy Zen? Since my rigs are taking over, I started mining it myself. That's a good question, Dean. XNM, I should say. There is nowhere to buy XNM yet. So, still very early, still testing. Technically, you know, the counts that you have, even though we can't trade yet, you'll get those once trading goes live. But right now, we're not really a true blockchain yet. It's just kind of on Jack's database server, you know, kind of centralized right now. But the goal is to get to P2P. You know, get to an immutable ledger that's distributed among the nodes in a P2P network. That's the goal. We're not there yet, but once we have the P2P, once we have the distributed nodes with the copies of the blockchain, then we'll be able to trade. We'll have some prices. We'll have some speculation. Not quite there yet, though. So are we stuck here? I'm getting sad. It's been 10 minutes and we're still not loaded up here. Should I give it a reboot? Now I'm not sure if you're familiar with Zen, the regular Zen, the ERC20 Zen. where you can create mints, you know, the fairly launched, fairly distributed. What's up, Dank? Welcome. Kind of a boring night. We're just looking at some XenBlocks, trying to spin up one of these 8x miners with a new TMUX script, but it's kind of being a bitch. I had a long ass call. Oh shit. We're still here. I'm about to make $60 a day off people using my vast rigs to get coins for something that isn't quite there yet. Hell yeah. Oh, so that's cool. That's cool you found the stream. So you actually found out, you saw people mining XenBlocks on your rigs and you wanted to look into it. That's cool. That's kind of like some built-in marketing shit or something. So yeah, if you're interested in the Zen ecosystem, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot to it. A good place to start is zen.pub. There's like this ecosystem map over here. Does a good job of explaining the entire thing. So down here at the very bottom, you've been mining since 2017. That's awesome. That's cool. So the Zen ecosystem, Zen's actually a fairly launched ERC20 token that's not mined. So it's generated by minting. So there is no VCs, there's no marketing wallets, there's no team wallets. It's all fairly launched, fairly minted. It all starts over on Zen.network. You basically tell Zen.network how long you want to wait until you get your Zen, and then you get your Zen. So Zen is completely free to mint. You only pay the gas fees to create it. So like if I wanted to create a Zen mint, you can come over to Zen.network, you click on the mint, you say, hey, I want to wait 1 year, 365 days. You can claim your rank, which is basically your spot in line, and then 365 days from now you'll get your Zen for free. And this is how the coin's been distributed, and it's been a wild ride. It's really cool to see the Zen mints are still profitable. So you're basically minting it, you pay the gas, and then when you claim it, you can sell it, you can pair it with LP, you can burn it for other projects. So after Zen was created, all these other projects came, like Phoenix, like DB Zen, and you can actually take the Zen that you minted for free and then burn it and get these other tokens, other NFTs. There's DB's NFTs, there's Zen NFTs. And then there's also the BRC20s, so there's the VMPX. There's just so much with the Zen ecosystem. And the biggest thing about it is it's all fairly launched. There's no like team. There's no team. It's all community-based for the community. And it's all leading into this X1 blockchain. And now they're looking for ways to secure X1, and they're looking at building out X1, and that's kind of where the XenBlocks come in. So they're going to use the mining, the Argon 2 mining, as a way to secure, add a layer of security to the new X1 blockchain that they're building. So it's going to be a proof of work, proof of stake, hybrid, delegated proof of stake network, where you have block proposers where people can stake their Zenium, kind of like an Ethereum. You stake your Zenium in your node and you earn rewards. The block proposers submit transactions to the miners, and then the miners do the proof of work to verify the transactions and submit them to the ledger. So it's kind of a separation of the proof of stake and the proof of work, but they work together to verify and keep the network secure, because obviously proof of work is the higher level of security than proof of stake. With proof of work, someone can't just buy all the tokens and then control the network. So it's really exciting just to see the whole thing grow. Probably doing a really bad job of explaining it. All right, so how's our miner looking here? It says generation complete, status 7, setting up pseudo. Okay, so it's actually working. That's exciting. Yeah, if you're looking for you can head over to hashhead.io. This is a website that I run. It basically, you can pop your address in, you can get your accounts of the blocks that you've mined for every block. Right now, the block rewards will diminish over time, kind of like a Bitcoin halving. So next year, currently we're getting 10 Xenium for every block that you find. So I found 11,000 blocks. I have 113,000 Xenium. Also have the Zuni blocks, which demonstrates the dual mining. So, you know, miners, you can kind of mine for Doge and Bitcoin or Litecoin. I think it's Doge and Litecoin you can dual mine for at the same time. Well, that's what we're proving with Zuni blocks. Zuni blocks, the hash, rather than being Xen 11, which is 5 characters, Zuni blocks are only 4 characters, but you can only find them for 10 minutes at the top of the hour. And it's a whole different coin. It has its own contract address. They recently just added the MetaMask support, so you can come over to Hashhead, you can add the network, add the super block token, add the Zuni tokens to your MetaMask, and it's pretty cool. So you have your regular blocks, which are just the Xen 11 hashes. You have the Zuni blocks, which are the 10 minutes at the top of the hour, the XUNI hash. And then you have the super blocks, which are also Xen 11, but those are 65 capital letters. So those are extremely difficult to find. I think there's less than 7,000 that have ever been created, which is pretty cool. Hey, look at this. All right, so our 8X RTX 3080 Ti's are working. So we'll go ahead and connect here. Oh shit, wrong one. Are you sure you want to connect? Let's do it. Dump all Zen, please. I need it. Botnet called. That's funny. Like Zilica, but 10 minutes. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna kill the T-Mux here. Whoops. We'll reconnect. And the nice thing about the Xen GPU miner template is I don't have to install those prerequisites. So I can just come over here and go to the Smith's Docker. Just have to open up the Xen GPU miner folder. Oops. Gotta update the address and the nano config. I hope this Tmux script works. I've never done the 8 cards at once. That should be interesting. Ah. You're thinking of plugging up the ASIC and mine some LTC and Doge? Hey, if you got it. Oh my gosh, this is so slow. I'm about to get like... Okay, there we go. Cool. All right, so we got our wallet address in there. Let's go back in there, verify it's there. All good. So now I like to use Tmux. So we're gonna go back to my NVIDIA GitHub guide. I'm gonna create and then we'll take that script that we just created with GPT for the 8X GPUs. And what this should do, this should create 3 Tmux windows, one with just the miner running, and then 2 others with 4 of the Xen GPU miners running. And then if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna call it a night. We'll stick with our 4070s. All right, let's let it rip. Let's see what happens. Hey, look at that. Cool, so we're mining. We got our... I'm not sure about the speeds. Those speeds don't look really... don't really look like a 3080 Ti getting less than 2,000 hashes a second. And what's interesting is this one's getting 1,400 and this one's getting 1,500. I forget how to switch. Oh yeah, there we go. So if I go to... All right, here we go. Okay, so we're getting... I'm kind of disappointed with it. Only getting 12,500 hashes a second for over $1 an hour. CPU gets bottlenecked too. Yeah, let's take a look. So we'll run apt install htop. And htop is a resource monitor. Yeah, it looks like the virtual memory is struggling pretty hard. CPUs look okay, I think. But yeah, that memory. No, I'm just looking at it wrong. Yeah, it says it's only using 3 gigs. That's interesting. Cool. So you can see we got our 2 windows. We got GPUs 0 through 3 running in 4 different panes. And then on page 3, we have GPUs 4 through 7 running on 4 panes. Each getting about 1,500 hashes a second. In total, we're getting about 12,500 hashes a second. For... what are we paying here? I forget. It was like $1.17. Yeah, the GPU's at 80. CPU's only at 25%, so that's good. It's really just hitting the limit on the GPU. So $1.17 an hour. So let's look at these side by side. So we have our 2 4090s. Let's do it this way. So for 2 4090s, I'm paying... how should we do this? We'll go 17.3 divided by... I'm getting 4,050. So 4.27. I don't even know what that number would be. That's like hashes. Hashes per... I don't even know. So that one was 4.27. But if we do... I'm not even sure what that metric is though. But if we do 117 divided by 12,500. So this one's 5 zeros, 427. This one's 4 zeros, 9. So I think this is more expensive. That's funny. I don't even know what I'm doing. 32 cores, you're good? Hell yeah. That's exciting. I wish I could read this. 12,500. Staying consistent. No blocks found yet. 4 minutes at 12,000 hash rate. No blocks. So I'll let this run overnight. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get a super block. Yeah, 17 cents for 4,000 or $1 for 12,000. Math. My brain ain't mathing at this hour. But alright. It's been a fun stream. Kind of a slow Saturday night. We're just hanging out. Going through the XenBlocks. We got a new miner. And it took us quite a while, but we found an unverified 8X 3080 Ti's. We're paying $1.17 an hour to get 12,500 hashes a second. So that's exciting. We also have our 2X 4070 giving us about 4,000 hashes a second for 17 cents. So yeah, that was a success. It definitely took a while. My 4090 goes for 30 to 35 cents. It's cheap. That's good. That's exciting. That's cool. So you're actually not the first one. We actually had another guy said he saw XenBlocks running on his miners on Vast and he had to go research Zen. I think that's such a cool way to find out about Zen. That's so interesting that, you know, it just blows my mind. Very cool to see. take a look at Zen. How's the chart looking? I heard we got a little dump. Oh yeah, down to 6-1. So we're coming down to this support. Hopefully we hold this golden pocket here. If not, we might see the next leg down to 605. Definitely some big red candles there. Some billions being sold. You're on the other end of this. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, I'm glad you found us, bro. And on that note, we're heading out. I told the members, sorry we didn't have the member stream today. I'm going to save that one for Sunday. I feel like I wasn't prepared. I want to get like a little presentation of the alts that we're going to talk about. So we'll be doing that tomorrow afternoon. Right after that, we'll go right into the public stream. And we'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about the ETF. We'll talk about the Ethereum ETF that was just proposed by BlackRock. We'll talk about XenBlocks and all the altcoins pumping right now. So that'll be the Sunday stream. I definitely appreciate you guys coming out, supporting. Definitely head over to hashhead.io if you want. Got links to the GitHub. We have a bunch of Python utilities over there for Zen and XenBlocks. We also have links to the official miner and the official GPU miner. You can also come over here and buy me a coffee if you like my work. I appreciate you supporting the channel. And we got some expenses to pay with the database hosting and the domain hosting. So any support is definitely appreciated. I really appreciate all you guys. Hope you guys have a good Saturday night. As always, my name is Tree City Wes. I hope you guys stay zen. Have a good night. Peace.
That's for the DGNs and OGs.
All right. Let's fucking hash.